It's group therapy time again, and once again, you have jumped all over to the aid of our writer this week, stuck and afraid to move. Help me, Rhonda. I have been told many, many times that I need to leave my employer, and not only do they not appreciate me, I know this sadly, but the compensation is too low for what I provide. They take advantage of me and my situation. I, like most people I work with, am comfortable with the role and the flexibility is good enough for me. But ultimately, I'm a single mom and I'm the sole provider for my family, and I have financial security in this job. And if I need extra money, I can pick up a few Uber shifts, which I recently had to do with the increased cost of food. They don't pay overtime, but they do allow me the flexibility to work from home if one of the kids is sick from school. If I start looking for a new job, I have to pluck up the courage to move. And what if I end up in a worse situation than I'm already in? I also worry about being the lowest on the seniority list if the economy gets as bad as they are predicting. I know that I should move, but I'm stuck in this trap of security. What should I do? And as you can imagine, many of our readers have been where you have been and can completely relate to being afraid to move from the security you need to provide for your family. However, many of them took the leap and are here to tell you that it was worth it all. We actually didn't have a single response from anyone who said they took the leap and it was a mistake. Tina Short and others confirmed that life is too short to stay in a situation that is uncomfortable and where you are unappreciated. Chantel Castro, sorry, Chantel, shares her ideas that many agreed with. Right now, all the power is in your hands. Since you have a job right now, take your time and make sure the next job is a good fit for you and your family. You can negotiate for the flexibility you need. Chantel shares that as you need to do your research to make sure the culture is a fit. And if you find after the interview that it just doesn't feel like a fit for you, you can always say no. Looking at job postings, applying, and interviewing is not a commitment to accept the job. You're basically just gathering information. And as Kim Rougeau from Abbotsford, BC says, take baby steps. Put out some feelers and even interviewing. It doesn't mean that you have to take the offer. Start small, one step at a time. And when the right role comes along that is worth facing the fear of change, you will know it and be ready. Laura Thewalt from Houston, Texas advises you that before you start looking in earnest, pull together your cheering and accountability squad, friends, former colleagues, the pushy metaphorical big sister or brother, and tell them your goals, your fears, your non negotiables, and your hopes. Meet with them before you start your resume revisions, your networking. Meet and or get together with them regularly once you start because no one does this alone. You and your children are worth more salary, more money, more flexibility, and you are in a position that you will grow in. Lori Jo Jaycox from New York shared that you may not have to make a big move. Her experience was similar, and she found another job in her existing company that paid more. It made her much happier and appreciated while she kept the security and flexibility. It was paid more. Ann Carr from Boston, Massachusetts advised that before you do anything, speak to your current employer. Find comps on online sites such as Monster or Indeed of similar positions, industries, responsibilities, contributions that are paid more. Print them out. Bring a few in the range above what you are making. Even the lowest one you bring to your meeting should be more than what you're making. And also reminds you that a big portion of this negotiation is about timing. So schedule your meeting with HR or the boss, whoever determines your salary, to discuss your findings. This meeting needs to happen before your annual compensation is determined. Don't make it personal. Keep it factual, such as the cost of living in your area has gone up X percent. My raise in the past year or two has been Y percent. And that means that my salary is Z% below inflation. Make it clear that you love where you are, but ask them how you can work it out. Maybe you don't need health insurance because your ex supplies it. You can forego health insurance for half of what their contribution would be in salary. Do you pay to commute via subway or train? Maybe they contribute for that. Do you pay for parking? Maybe they can help pay for that. What other creative ways can they offer to ease the work related financial burdens if the raise is not an option? Give them every chance. If they won't work with you or see your side, maybe it's time to leave and start looking. And Linda Luca from Akron, Ohio says, before you go elsewhere, follow Anne's advice, gather up your courage and ask for more money. The worst they can say is no. And it may open their eyes to the fact that you're underpaid. And sometimes you need to tweak the situation, not kick them in the butt. And finally, Dana Hoffman from Ohio says that it is okay to stay where you are too, as there is value in being comfortable and having the flexibility and security you need right now for your children. Don't look at it as being stuck, and instead look at it as bad timing for a move. But use this opportunity to improve your skills and network so that when the timing improves, you are the most desirable candidate in the market. It's all about your control. Do you want to look? Look. You want to interview? Interview. You want to accept the offer? Accept it. And if you don't, don't. But feel in control so that you don't feel stuck. Good luck, and please update us with what happened.